Let's do it, come on, guys.
Here we go, guys. Alright, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
We're gonna say April Fool's Day.
Nasty Sly. Nasty Sly.
10
Nasty
seconds.
Sly will be the last word.
It said 10 seconds. 10 seconds ago.
Nasty Sly will be the last
Can I
word.
creep the spawn? I can't creep the spawn.
Nasty slide.
Nasty Sly.
Really? That's what you're
Yeah,
spamming
really.
in chat?
Yeah. Proxy.
No.
No!
Where's Universe? A question that is asked by every nostalgic player to ever return to the server. Hell, it's even been muttered by the current player base. That question is more for me now. It represents how long Omega has stood for. Even though it annoys me and everyone else when someone asks it, it's a symbol. What do I mean? That question beyond annoys me. I feel like it means more than just that. It's a stab in the back. They've been told time and time again that universe isn't coming back because of the flop of Skywalk. Even when Factions was coming back, they still asked for it. They still asked and pleaded for it. But who would really play it? If no one was on then, who would be on now? Where were you when Universe was on 0 players? Exactly. They have the nerve to ask that when players like me have to listen to them. Sure, the surface of it is annoying, but the meaning to me is more than that. They have the nerve to ask that when they haven't been around for the server. They didn't support the server. They didn't care. They don't understand the pain that comes with that question that is asked by every nostalgic player to ever return to the server. Where's Universe? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. God, that was such a terrible day at school. Thank God I can just log onto my favorite server. Maybe I can get that build project done. Maybe some of my friends can hop on. Maybe. Alright, let's see. Why is it taking so long? Wait, is my Wi-Fi down? Hold on. Oh wait, no, maybe the server's down. Okay, that makes sense. Hold on, check on my phone. No, the server isn't down. What? What? No. Oh, my room didn't close. I know it didn't. So many years spent there. Sure, the player count was low, but it didn't close. I mean, Factions just released. I was gonna play it more and see what was next. They were gonna fix it. I know it. I know they were gonna fix everything. They were gonna pull it back with something. I just know it. They wouldn't give up. Surely, no, it isn't possible. Oh my God, they closed. So many memories, so many friends. Is it really gone? It was the community, wasn't it? Probably was. God, I can't believe it. It isn't true. Oh my God, I'm still here. I just want to be back. I'll do anything. I know paying 1,000 didn't work, but maybe 2, 3, 4,000? There's no use. I won't let anyone buy it. I know it should die. I want it dead. It's been in 6 feet for so long, but now it's deeply covered in 12. I don't know if I'm ready to face the facts yet. I don't know if I can. I need to find something new. I need to. Something that can be greater. Something more. I don't know what I'm gonna do without it. I don't know. I'm so lost. I don't know what to do. I need Omega. I need it. We had some good experiences, right? All of this wasn't for nothing. Remember Wild Doggo?
Have you noticed someone that's strikingly anomalous? So much that it makes you wonder, what are they even doing here? That's what we're here to solve today.
Wild Doggo appeared on the server who knows when, but now we started to take notice in why he was doing the things he was doing. But who is Wild Doggo?
He's a mysterious character that runs around the lobby in the server, not saying a word, talking to no one.
We had to find out who or what is Wild Doggo.
We first started at his previous usernames, looking through each one to see what his personality was like, what he thought of at the time. We did find a hacker report on Mindplex, but it didn't lead us very far, so we dropped it off at that. A bit more digging led to this screenshot, but it doesn't have any use.
We asked the server veteran Enderman about the situation, and he said he saw him in 2018 to 2019. We also found a few plots of his on the creative portion of the server.
Through trial and error, we moved on to the next big lead we had. It's Kevin Soar. It's Kevin Soar was a friend of Wild Doggo from Hypixel. We knew this from a website that logs Hypixel accounts. We did simple Google searches of his name to see if anything would pop up. We found an Alienware Arena account, Steam profile, Bungie.net profile, and YouTube channel under the name It's Kevin Soar. The most interesting, however, was the Steam account, having multiple comments leading to a Discord server, which we'll investigate later.
Alrighty. We're gonna be checking out the Discord server. See if we can find It's Kevin Soar. Maybe see if I can interview him. I don't know how this is gonna go, considering it's been over a year. But well, let's see. Let's open Discord. Oh, this is this is not lit. Okay, here it is. All right. Follow the rules of our server. All right. Let's see if we can find It's Kevin Soar. Gonna do simple search from It's Kevin Soar. It's Kevin Soar. Well, let's see if we can find It's Kevin Soar ever. The results. Kevin. Let's see. I know from his Steam profile that I think he lives in Vegas. So let's see if Vegas. No one's ever uttered the word Vegas. I'm gonna assume that he's not in this Discord, or ever was. That's the investigation then. That is it.
Our next big lead was PowerRoller17. He was the username on the Hypixel forum account under the Hypixel username Wild Doggo.
We did some background checks on him on Google and found some of his profiles on other sites. We mostly found posts on Reddit, so let's dive into some of them.
This was posted to the Ask Me Anything subreddit, where PowerRoller17 explains that he's a 14-year-old child with a lot of mental issues.
There wasn't a lot more to this, and we didn't have any more leads on PowerRoller17 being connected to Wild Doggo, so we moved on. After a couple of days of hard work and effort put into finding what is Wild Doggo, our coworker Welter broke through the cracks and finally got a response out of Wild Doggo. We invited him to our Discord where we were doing our research, and it all seemed to be going well. We booked an interview time, asked him a couple questions, and he said he broke through because we were so sweet, and he couldn't say no. So thanks to Welter, we broke through and finally found out what or who Wild Doggo was. God, this isn't working. This isn't enough. I need to forget about it. I can't distract myself. Omega Realms community was definitely diverse for sure. full of good people, toxic assholes, pedophiles, political douches, and so many more types of people. Omega Realm housed every single type of person at some point in time, but what made up the crowd? It was a split between the toxic and genuinely good people who just wanted to play the server. I've encountered many of both, but there is always a background to one person and not just a front. Some people can be toxic up front, but a somewhat good person when you know them better and vice versa. What was your opinion on the overall community of Omega?
It really depends on what community we're focusing on. There's definitely like a division between Omega players. There's the fairly normal people, then there's the slightly less normal people. I've seen many things as staff, and I'm just gonna say, creative people, they suck. Vanquished, out of here. I don't want to see them ever again. But you know, like everybody else, they're pretty chill. I like most people there. It was nice hanging around there with everybody. They're all nice people.
It was toxic, but some people were okay.
Well, the community in Omega was pretty good for the most part. We had our downfalls with drama happening and all this crazy stuff, but overall, community was very, very good. I joined Omega in 2015 and met some really good friends and kept 2 from 2015. But when I rejoined back in 2019 or 2020, I met a whole nother group of friends, and I'm still friends with them to this day, and they're very amazing.
How did you enjoy your time on the server?
I actually really missed it. I really enjoyed playing Omega. Just a lot of memories were made. It was a very good point in my life, surprisingly. So, you know, it was nice. I really missed it. It was a good time.
Well, since I spent like several years on that server, I think it was good.
I liked it. There's some things that I wish didn't happen. Won't get too much into it, but I did like Omega. It was fun. It's my childhood, really. Like, I joined middle school and I played on it until it went away. But I really liked Omega, even though it was like had its problems, obviously, but I do miss it, even though I just joke about not missing it.
Yeah.
It's just a joke, you know? I don't know.
Well, as the obvious choice for best staff member, you know, no, I'm not the best staff member, but I enjoyed most people on staff. I feel like as time went on, the choices got worse and worse. But to be fair, that is expected due to server dying and like 5 people signing up. You kind of have limited choices, but there were a lot of good staff. I really like Dragon Fan. He was definitely one of my favorite staff, so shout out to him. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't really have many bad staff experiences, honestly.
I thought most of the staff were assholes, but it wasn't really them. It was kind of like how they were trained to do their jobs.
Well, I don't know. I liked some staff. There were some other staff members who needed improvement. I won't say names, but we all know who and which people. But I did like some stuff. Well, when you got staff, it was like you were a great staff member, in my opinion. Like when we had Cleo, Ryan, you, Laws, Lee, Ollie. Those are like the major ones I remember. Stuart's really good. I really like Sam as a staff member. Sean was really good. So I liked the staff members. It's just there was a few that, you know, made mistakes, but can't judge them based off that.
When did you think Omega Realm died?
Well, honestly, I feel like there's a lot of people who would disagree with this, but I don't think it truly died until its last few days. which is it's probably a very unpopular opinion, but when I think of Dead, I think of 0 players. It wasn't on 0 players until like the very, very end.
2015.
Do you think there's a chance Omega could come back?
No, not at all. Maybe if Mike decides to get off his ass and actually do something, but like, you know. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Nope.
But I'm from Minecraft City, MC boy. It's Omega Realm, bro, with the Minecraft City flow. 5 octave clears in 1 week, never done before.
Everyone knows that Omega was the place to go when anyone was bored or wanted to escape reality. No one expected to be friends with a bunch of online people when they were younger. Omega Realm was one of the best things to be introduced to me. I made some good friends and experiences out of it. But in the end, it's just Omega Realm. I can find other servers. Hypixel's lovely nowadays, and Tubnet's coming out soon anyways. Sean's server is always open too. Omega Realm was special, but you know, it can be replaced. Anyone can pull it off. Literally anyone. I can start up a server myself right now. I'd probably do the same or as better as Omega. Who am I kidding? I can't do it anymore. Omega Realm was and always is the best. I can never replace the void where it resided. It was the place where I'd gone almost every day to escape reality and go somewhere where my imagination never ended. I didn't have to worry about school or troubles in life. I could just log on to Minecraft and spend all my hours on there. Fuck, who am I really kidding? I even remember my first time going on the server, or at least trying. I went on Omegle instead and almost stared down a 14-year-old kid, which scared me half to death. There's so many things I did and still yet to do. I'll never fully experience something like those 7 years. It's irreplaceable. I can't come to terms with it, but it's gone. It won't come back. It's not like a troll video, because those disappeared like my hope for the server. It was ran horribly. That's the bottom line. We couldn't change anything about the outcome. It was the outcome for 5 years or so before it finally ran out of steam. Omega had so much potential, yet failed. I already dug into it so much myself, so when the end of Omega was announced, I couldn't even have enough strength to hate on it even more. I had so much planned to say, and yet I didn't have the courage. Omega Realm needed us, players, as we needed it. Either be an old nostalgic player who says he misses John, or a regular for 4 years, or a new player coming to check stuff out. I have the ability to move on, but I can't. Where can I even go from here? Nothing will be the same. But I will still have friends I made along the way. We can do so much more together. We can start another server. We can play on different servers. We can play different games even. We can do anything. Nothing is stopping us from creating new memories as we did on that server. But still, my fear then is my fear now. We grow up. We grow apart. Now that it's gone, I feel like that fear is less of a blow. I feel like I don't fear that anymore. Even if we do grow apart, we have made our experiences enjoyable no matter what. We look back a few years later and laugh at how dumb we were and how much that server really meant to us. Maybe we can even check out Dubnow whenever it opens. For real. Not out of replacement, but out of interest. Not to fill a void, to make a new. I'm looking back now and there are tons of things I do differently. But I can't change it, and I'm comfortable knowing that. I'm content with the last 7 years and what I did. I'm happy with everything that's led up to this moment. You know what? I'm glad it closed. I can do so many more things now, and I can be happy. I can finally move on.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that I know a lot of you guys are younger than me, a lot of you are still in grade school, or some of you might even be around my age, but what I'm trying to tell you, I guess, is you should enjoy it while it lasts, because, I don't know, I still feel like that kid that opened his Xbox 360 at Christmas and was excited to play Halo 3, and now here I am, by myself in a town with nobody I know, by myself going to college, so I don't know, you'll be surprised on how much you miss everything once you actually leave. So I just want you guys to enjoy it, I guess. Enjoy everything, enjoy your friends, enjoy playing video games and just going out and having fun, doing everything you can do as a kid. Obviously I'm still a kid, I'm only 18, but I feel like I can now look back and tell you guys some of these things.
Moving on. Even though that video wasn't supposed to directly mention Omega Realm, in another way, it does. We enjoyed our experiences on the server, and looking back, you can say you were proud to be on that server. Even though Zek moved on, and more recently, fully moved on after he left the Discord, I can say that I'm thankful for him. He made Omega Realm more enjoyable. He brought together so many people. In his leaving, a community still thrived for years. Even though it should have died ages ago, I'm still glad it didn't. This is what growing up is. And we gotta move on.
Hey, what is up, guys? I'm in a hurry, so my new server is up, omegarealm.com, so come and join. Medieval themed, and it's really fun.
I don't know if you guys know, but I got my name Zek because I want what?
I like when my name is orange, not red, because then it's red and red. You know what I'm saying? I need that. Oh, it looks like people are actually excited that I'm on.
Omega Realm. It's defined by its players. It's one of the reasons why I stayed around a bit longer, because it was a home.
Thank you, Omega Realm.
It's finally over. I'm ready to move on. Goodbye, Omega.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. It's the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more.